You spend thousands of dollars on a home improvement, then the business doing the work or supplying the project suddenly shuts down.
Getting your money back can prove to be nearly impossible. Tonight, Call for Action's Keith King shows us options you might not think about. Hi, Keith.
Guys, good evening. We see it a lot at Call for Action. A consumer's dream of a shiny new kitchen or relief to finally get that new roof is dashed when, after spending thousands, the business goes under. Suddenly, you're out the money and dealing with a home makeover nightmare. Last summer, I told you Ken and Linda Medlin spent over $17,000 at S&K Cabinetry for kitchen cabinets and granite countertops, plus installation. They got the cabinets, not the countertops.
It's very frustrating when an honest person cannot get justice.
For the granite alone, the Medlins spent $6,200, but S&K never paid the granite supplier. Facing an unfinished kitchen, the Medlins went to the granite supplier and paid them directly $4,900. They also went back to S&K demanding a refund. That didn't happen. Karen. Hi, Keith King, Call for Action. That's when they called for action.
Actually, we're working on it right now. We have an actual attorney involved in everything, and we hope to get it resolved this week.
But soon after this, the owners of S&K, Karen and Stan Moyer, filed for bankruptcy. Now this. Bankruptcy papers show the Moyers went to work at a new business. KC Kitchens for Less, a sales job, working on straight commission. We went to that business. On this morning, we saw Stan arriving and unlocking the front doors. In the parking lot, a delivery truck. You can see S&K Cabinetry through the paint. So who owns KC Kitchens for Less? You have a second? State records list the owner as the Moyer's son.
I am an employee here, and if you
Does your son own this business?
there is an outside investor that owns this business, and
According to the state of Missouri, your son is the one who owns this.
I'm going to call my attorney right now.
They continue to do their business as they had done before, but it's not surprising.
When a business or owner files for bankruptcy, former customers join a long list of creditors, from suppliers to banks to tax collectors. What can the consumer do to collect?
What the consumer should do is pay careful attention to the notices they get from the bankruptcy court and present the claims that they have against the business.
Judy Popper teaches consumer law at UMKC's law school. She also spent years fighting for consumer rights at the Missouri Attorney General's office. When someone files bankruptcy, it can be nearly impossible for consumers to collect their money. Popper says one option. Consumers can claim fraud if they feel a business owner took their money knowing they couldn't carry out the deal.
If they can be categorized as that, then there's a chance that they would not be discharged. And then after bankruptcy, there would be a chance to try to collect them still from the person who filed bankruptcy.
The Medlins paid S&K in May and June last year, but bankruptcy papers show the owners began meeting with an attorney in April in connection with winding down affairs of the corporation. Bankruptcy papers show S&K Cabinetry owes Gomet International, the small granite supplier in Grain Valley, over $8 grand.
I don't think so I will ever gonna get paid what they owe. I can always hope for it.
Apul Gomet is the owner. His small business has been hit hard by other companies which owe him money and file for bankruptcy.
If we have another setback like this, we may not be in the business.
While the former S&K owners would not talk, their attorney did, telling me that the S&K Cabinetry business suffered due to road construction in the area north of the new Kit Bond Bridge. They tried to open a second location. That failed. Now the attorney says their son owns KC Kitchens for Less. The Moyers work for him, only bringing with them their experience. She says, quote, they are really not bad people.
Unbelievable.
We showed these former S&K customers what we discovered. The Medlins realized their names are on a long list of creditors standing in line to collect. At this point, they are ready to accept their loss and move forward. If you have a message for the Moyers, what is it?
I'm not going to say that on camera.
Now, consumers have several opportunities to try to collect money in a bankruptcy case. A claim can be filed with the bankruptcy court, your state attorney general's office, or your local prosecutor's office.
What are the chances of collecting?
Well, unfortunately, after all that, it's not, your chances are not good. Your name goes along with the federal government and state governments who are also standing in line waiting to collect back taxes. So for some consumers, a judgment in their favor can really give them some satisfaction, some peace of mind.
Oh, a real lesson to learn for everybody out of this.
Yeah.
I still want to know what he was going to say.
All right. Thanks, Keith.